Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. I hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am Mohammad Shahjahan, Assistant Professor, Department of Accounting, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka.
Dear student, today we will discuss bank reconciliation statement. Earlier we have shown you how you can prepare bank reconciliation statement. Today inshallah directly we will do a math. Dear student, this is our second lecture on the chapter. After this lecture you will be able to prepare bank reconciliation statement. Dear student, if you can remember bank reconciliation statement, that means it is a statement by which we will solve the problem between bank book and cash book. All of you know that at the end of the year the cash book balance and bank balance should be equal, but for some reason, for some information or some information gap or some mistake, there may be some problem. So after solving this problem, we will prepare an statement which is known as bank reconciliation statement to solve the problem between bank balance and cash book balance. We have to prepare an statement which is known as bank reconciliation statement. Dear student, let's see how we'll prepare this statement. Dear student, there is a some problems. Following information is taken from the books of Namiya Traders at the end of 31st December 2019. That means we are taking this information from the books of Namiya. Look at, according to the cash book, bank overdraft is 17,500. That means in the books, cash book of Namiya shows that we have bank overdraft 17,500, and we have find out, but according to the bank, the balance is not this one. Therefore we have to find out the problem. We have to satisfy our owners why there is a gap between bank balance and cash book balance. Our bank overdraft is 17,500, and now there are some information for why both the balance are not equal. Number one, paid 3 check to taka 30,000 to the creditors but not presented in due time for payment. That means I have issued some check, those who are our creditors from whom I have purchased goods on credit, and out of these 3 check, the creditors yet not visit our bank. That's why this information we have already credited in the bank column, but it is not recorded in the passbook, that means in the bank book. So there is a gap between bank book and cash book. Then look at next one, receive 4 check of taka 2,500 from debtor and deposited to the bank, but not realized by bank. That means I have received check and I have deposited the check into the bank. That means whatever duty I have done, but bank yet not realized the money. You know that if you deposited the money, bank will not credit your account until they will receive the money from that check, that client account. That means we have 4 check of 25,000 we have deposited into the bank. That means we make it already debit, but bank yet not give entries for this one. There is a reason for difference between bank balance and cash book balance. Now next transaction, in 24th of December, bill of taka 4,000 deposited into bank but yet not realized by bank. Same types of things. I have received a bill and I have deposited into bank, but bank yet not realized the money. Interest on investment of taka 2,400 collected by bank. Now look at, bank already credited our account because they have received 2,400 as interest on investment, but it is not recorded in the cash book. That means yet not, it is the information is received by cash book, it is not recorded in the cash book. Next, house rent of depositor taka 3,600 is paid by bank but not yet recorded in cash book. That means we have earlier give direction to our bank that at the end of the month you will pay our house rent, but this information is not yet passed to the cash book. That means cashier did not record this 3,600. That means bank already debited our account 3,600 but we did not record it. Last one, interest on bank overdraft is not recorded in cash book. That means interest on bank overdraft I have given, I have overdraft money and for that I have to give interest, but bank is not recorded. Bank is recorded this amount, but we did not record. That means bank debited us, but we did not record it. Dear student, I would like to recall you formula. If you can remember, here look at, we have two formula for doing bank reconciliation statement. Number one formula is cash book balance, as per cash book bank balance, or as per passbook bank overdraft. But here look at the second formula will apply, cash book bank overdraft. That means according to cash book our bank overdraft. So second formula will apply. If you can remember, as per second formula, if we got any transaction debited in any book, that will be added. Dear student, again keep it in your mind. That means in any book, if any balance is debited, then that we will add. And in any book, if any balance is credited, then it is subtracted. Dear student, you know that for information gap or mistake, we did bank reconciliation statement. And I have told you that if we start a bank overdraft balance as per cash book or bank balance as per bank book, then the formula is that in any books, if we find that we did the transaction as debited, that means we make debit for that transaction, then it will be added, and if we made credit, then it will be subtracted. Dear student, look at here, according to the cash book bank overdraft. So if anyone added any transaction, if anyone debited any transaction, that will be added. If any parties, that means cash book or bank, credited any transaction, that will be subtracted. Dear student, again I am telling, if debit by any of parties, cash book or bank, it will be added. If credit by any of parties, then it will be subtracted. Let's see the solution. Dear student, look at bank reconciliation statement, Namia Traders, as at 31st December 2013. At first, you have to write the balance given in the question. Bank overdraft according to the cash book. The bank overdraft is 17,500. Now we have to add. You know that again I am telling the formula. We have to add which one? If any party make debit for any transaction, if any party make debit, that will be added, and if any party make credit, we have to subtract it. Look at, check deposited into bank but not yet realized. That means I have deposited in the bank. If I deposit in the bank, that means our bank money increases. That means I made it debit. Who made it debit? We made it debit. That means if we made debit, that will be added. That's why it is added. Then look, next one, bill deposited into bank but not yet realized. That means I deposited a bill. That means when I deposit the bill, I have make debited that amount. I have make debited because our bank money increases. If you know that a formula, our asset increase, it will be debit. So our bank money increases. That's why I make debit. That means we have to add it now. House rent paid by bank which is not recorded in cash book. That means bank paid our rent. Bank, if all of you know that this record is done by bank, and if any expenses for us bank done, that is bank make debit. So house rent paid by bank, that means bank made debit for us. So this 3600 will be added because bank debited these two item debited by cash book. Now this item debited by bank, that we have to add. Interest on bank overdraft, that means this is also our expenses. So if there is any expenses, bank will make debit for that. So again bank debited it. So therefore total adding item is 32,900. Earlier we have balance 17,500. Total debited 50,400. Now less, which item will be make less? That means credited by bank, credited by any parties, credited by any party. Look at, issued check did not pay to the creditors by bank. That means I have issued check. If I issue check, that means I have credited in my cash book. So that will be subtracted. If any party make credit, it will be subtracted. So it is subtracted. Then next one, interest on investment collected by bank. That means this is not expenses, this is our income. So bank made credit for that, so we have to subtract it. So total subtraction item is 32,400. Total addition 50,400. So 50,400 minus 32,400, that means bank overdraft as per passbook it is 18,000. Bank overdraft as per passbook it is 18,000. Dear student, very easy one. Dear student, if you keep it in your mind in the just two formula, look at the formula is that we are doing this bank reconciliation by bank overdraft according to cash book. That means if we started bank overdraft as per cash book, then what we have to do? If any party make debit, we have to add. If any party make credit, we have to subtract it. It will be less. So the balance is this. I hope all of you understand. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. Stay home. Stay safe.